Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Object 252U Defender. It's a Tier 8 Soviet Premium Heavy. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey and it's under the command of Captain Ashstorm. And alongside him in his platoon is YoMamas in the 7032. Okay, game started. Well, both these heavies have 122mm guns. The 7032's got double barrels, but the Defender, well, basically that's the OP heavy that Wargaming brought out quite some time ago, and well, it's still regarded as very OP because it's got very tough armour, and it's kind of a cross between an IS-6 and an IS-3. You can see the IS-6 turret and the IS-3, well, the running gear, I suppose you might say. But yes, it's a 122mm gun capable of 440 output, penetrating 225mm of armour, and with the APCR that goes up to 265. Well, YoMamas has got way out ahead of Captain Ashstorm, and well, I think he's going to be the first one to meet the enemy. Now, I don't know if you are aware, if you're not a member of What Arty Noobs, you won't be, but Captain Ashstorm contacted me earlier this morning, or rather actually sent a post out to say that he contracted COVID-19. And so he's currently in isolation in hospital, recovering from that horrible virus. Now, as a virologist, I know how awful it is, and I'm very concerned because Captain Ashstorm is a doctor. He actually is a doctor. He works in Jordan, and he was trying to help other people who are victim of the disease, and unfortunately he's caught it himself. Now, a lot of the medical personnel have actually caught COVID, and we just wish them the best for a speedy recovery, and certainly for Maxim, who, well, I said his real name there, for Captain Ashstorm, who is very much liked by everybody in What Arty Noobs. Whoa, and there's the first death. It's a Link 6x6, and the Kreslowski just fired a round into our tracks, and well, Captain Ashstorm's waiting for those to be fixed, and then he's off again. Okay, here we go. That KV4 is going to be taken out. Here you go, low plate. Well, didn't kill him, but it was a high roll for 481. Next shot will finish the guy off, and the Brass gets the honours. Centurion just around the corner. And also Progetto 46. I think they're going to deal with the Centurion first. Yeah, easy shot there. Nice kill. Now, there is an enemy tank just around the corner, but I'm not sure he's going to go for that. I think they're going to leave those two for his teammates. Actually, that's a bit of a problem because they just killed one of our teammates in the FP4202, and now they're chasing after this Progetto, and the enemy is behind them as well. Yeah, I think YoMamas suddenly realised this. So does Captain Ashstorm. Rather than chase after the Progetto, they're going to deal with the enemy who's headed towards our cap area, because there's nobody else in their way. Oh, they've got an AMX 5100 to their left, as they just wiped out that, well, I think they dealt with one problem, and now they've got another one, because this AMX 5100 has fired into Captain Ashstorm, but he fires one back and takes the guy out with a high roll. Now, it looks like the enemy's coming back for them, so they don't have to chase after them, but now they're fighting back to back. This is really interesting. They're protecting each other's rears. They're fighting assault from three different directions. Well, YoMamas has dealt with the Progetto, and Captain Ashstorm has dealt with the Centurion 5-1. Now he's got to deal with either the IS-5 or the Indian Panzer. I think the IS-5 is probably the bigger threat at this moment. Goes for the Cupola. Wait for it, wait for it. Now! Yes! Lovely shot, high roll, but he took a round in return. YoMamas comes up. He's going to provide help against the Indian Panzer, I think. Yes, he gets one in. Captain Ashstorm's waiting. Oh, he can go for the Indian Panzer as well. And there's a 90mm gun out the game. Okay, now they need to take out this IS-5. And, well, he's running the corner and they can both deal with this guy. He's going for the lower plate. No, he went for the upper plate, actually. but he still managed to punch it. And YoMamas, well, it wasn't him who took the kill. It was actually a Progetto that he couldn't see who got the kill. In fact, the Progetto was just behind Captain Ashstorm to his left. So that was an interesting first battle, and let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, second class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the Object 252U Defender. He got a demolition expert because he blew up one enemy tank by making its ammo explode. He also got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and also a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points in his own vehicle. But he actually managed to get a high caliber in that game by dealing the most damage in the game overall. And his win rate in this battle was 6,387, a very creditable Unicum score, high super Unicum score. Let's have a look at team score. Well, no surprise that he's top of the table. He did get the high caliber, 3,890 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Progetto, actually, the guy who kill-stealed the last kill. He got 2,586, and then we got YoMamas with 2,167. Good man to have in a fight standing behind you, because he'll protect your back. When it comes to kills, it was shared between Captain Ashstorm, the SU-130PM, and the Brask on their team. All had 3 kills each. YoMamas had 2, so did the Wizzy-132 and the Indian Panzer on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was YoMamas who did the best, with 1,153 base experience points to him. 1,146 went to Captain Ashstorm, and they were the only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000 base in that game. In fact, we can see that YoMamas, his win rate from that battle was also very high with 3,058. At least I think that's 3,058. It may be a 68. I'm just checking with my glasses on. It's a 3,068. So yes. Let's have a look at the detail report. Captain Ashstorm only fired 8 rounds in that game, but that 8 rounds was enough to give him a high caliber. 8 direct hits, 8 penetrations, damage of 3,890 hit points of damage. He received 9 hits from the enemy. Only 3 of those actually penetrated, 6 non-penetrations, and 1,200 hit points of damage blocked by armor. Some of the ones that penetrated him were actually from that AMX 50-120. Caught him at the wrong angle, and the shells were just going straight in. But they were difficult to stop, really. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 408 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 110,427 credits, got 55,214 from personal reserves, total 165,641 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he took away a profit of 152,427 credits from a game that only lasted just under 5 minutes long. He received 1,719 XP, got 6,876 for completing the mission and events, and 172 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 8,767 experience points altogether. He says, me and YoMamas kicking ass back to back. Well, they were. In fact, they were anticipating enemies coming from 3 different directions at them. So Captain Ashstorm was facing 2 different enemies, and YoMamas was facing the one that was behind them who come back, and he was a Unicum player as well. So it was a good job that they did go back to back, because otherwise I think they probably would have found somebody shooting them in the ass as they were trying to defend themselves from just 2 of those defenders. So good game, really excellent game. And we've got a bit of a treat because I'm going to be doing back-to-back replays by Captain Ashstorm for the next couple of days. In fact, I've got some really old replays which I've managed to find, which we still haven't done. And they go back pre-HD. Yes, they're back before 1.0. So they're about 3 years old, those replays. And I think he's going to find those rather interesting because they were back when he was not playing Tier 10 at all and had relatively few tanks, and when he used to play Arty quite a lot of the time. And of course he's a member of What Arty Noobs, so everyone wishes him a speedy recovery and the best of health, and best wishes for him and his family, because they're part of the family, you might say. So hope you get better soon, Captain Ashstorm. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.